Tyler here with GPKNIVES, and today we have got the WE Knife Company 708 Karambit Flipper. This knife has a blade of CPM S35VN. Now this is a change from most of their premium knives which come with Bowler M390, but in the application of the Karambit it makes sense as S35VN is going to have a high level of wear resistance for cutting, as well as being superior in terms of toughness over M390. You can see that it has a fairly robust blade thickness, tapering to a very fine point at the tip. And it's got the traditional curved blade of the Karambit with a couple of interesting geometric facets, a long swedge here to this ridge, and then a scoop here coming up to another scoop on the back for the thumb with some jimping. It's got an oval-sized hole on the blade, and you can use this for deployment. And it also gives it somewhat of a bird of prey look to the overall blade shape. Very angry bird of prey. And we've got flipper deployment as well. As you can see, it's very smooth, very quick. Rides on the same ceramic bearing pivot system with ceramic ball detent in the titanium frame lock. And speaking of the frame, we've got full titanium scales with milled texture, contoured all around, no hot spots, very, very comfortable in the hand. Got this same kind of 3D machined titanium pocket clip we've come to expect from WE in the same right hand tip up only configuration. And we've got a Karambit ring made of the same titanium material, and it is actually one solid piece with the backspacer. So this is going to add strength to the overall knife. And we've got the standard WE internally milled pockets that help to keep the overall weight of the knife very low and give it a very good in-hand feel in terms of balance. This knife transitions very well in the hand in a variety of grips, and it's very comfortable also in terms of the ergonomics and the positioning of the Karambit ring. And for comparison today, I brought in the Fox Knives Karambit. You can see that these knives are going to be fairly similar in overall dimension. Blade length is going to be very close to the same, with the Fox Knives being just a little bit longer. You can also see that the Fox Knives Karambit is going to be a little thinner in the overall blade stock and with a slightly finer tip. And this is going to enhance its slicing performance, but also sacrifice a bit of toughness. So the WE knives is going to be a little bit tougher overall, and especially when you factor in the different steels, with the WE knife having the S35VN over the N690CO. Moving on to the handles, you got a fairly similar thickness as well, with the WE knives having a little bit thicker handle. You're also getting a full titanium frame lock construction versus the stainless steel liners with G10 scales. A little more open back construction on the Fox Knives Karambit, meaning that the blade is going to be more protected in the pocket with the WE with that full backspacer. Another big thing that I noticed here is that the ergonomics of the two knives are going to be a little different. So I put these over one another. You can see that the WE knives has a more dramatic arc to the overall shape of the knife. And this is going to change the in-hand ergonomics. And the Fox Knives is still a great Karambit, very ergonomic, but it puts the ring almost directly in line with this part of the handle, and it's just a little bit different, at least in my hand. Whereas the WE Knives Karambit curves out a little bit more over the rest of the fingers, giving you a more inline, in-hand feel. So these feel a little more comfortable in hand to me, utilizing the ring than the Fox Knives. You can also see in the closed position that the WE Knives is going to take up a little less space in terms of overall length, and probably about the same footprint in terms of width. And here you can see the Model 708 in my pocket. The ring of the Karambit does protrude from the top of the pocket, making it less discreet than some other knives, but the titanium pocket clip provides secure carry and smooth draw of the knife, and the ring can be utilized with the ring finger to draw the knife from the pocket for deployment. The knife, of course, deploys very smoothly and quickly on the ceramic bearings, and allows easy access to other items in the pocket thanks to the slim and contoured overall profile of the knife. Quickly, we'll run through the variations. We've got a black blade with a raw titanium handle scale. We've got a stonewashed blade with black anodized titanium handle scales. You can see that the pocket clip and backspacer are going to match on these. We got the black blade with the black scales. And if you can see, there is a fine tumbled finish on the black. So it's not just a fully matte black, but it is very fine and a little difficult to pick up on the camera. You can see a little bit there on the flat of the blade. And then finally, we've got a black blade with blue anodized titanium scales. So here's a shot of the 4 of the Model 708 WE Karambits. Again, this is Tyler with GPKNIVES and the WE Knife Company Model 708 Karambit Flipper, made from CPM S35VN and titanium. You can check it out now at gpknives.com. Thanks for watching, and stay sharp. If you like what you've seen today and you'd like to see more, check out the rest of the videos on our YouTube channel, like the video below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel feed for updates on all new and upcoming videos.